Yes, my people. I greet to a guy across and I welcome now officially to this preview show. What we go do to talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria last Group C match will be against the Cranes of Uganda. So welcome officially to this live show. My name is Akbos, and if today is the first time where you didn't see our program, I beg, press that subscribe button and turn on that notification button. But we know that the Super Eagles of Nigeria don't hit the ground running for AFCON 2025. They don't start, their first two games for inside Group C. They get the 3 points for inside the back, and they currently sit down Gidigba on top Group C for inside the Group C standing. And after the victory against Tunisia, the victory against the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia, and the victory also against Tanzania, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Eric Sekoshile boys, go they try to make 3 wins out of 3. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, 30th of December, where they go face the Cranes of Uganda. And first, we want to start today's show by wishing the Super Eagles striker and Galatasaray striker Victor Osimhen a happy birthday. Victor Osimhen just turned 27 today, and we wish him a injury-free AFCON 2025, and we wish he go get more goals, more assists, and hopefully this one go be in first AFCON win. So we just hope the birthday boy, if he go get some minutes tomorrow against the Cranes of Uganda, he go also fit find the back of the net. But happy birthday to Victor Osimhen. We wish him all the very best, and we hope the next time when we go see him, they done the Super Eagles call us hopefully against the Cranes of Uganda, because we never know how Coach Eric Sekoshile won't do, whether he go rest players or he go with a strong squad. But you will watch us going into tomorrow's game against the Cranes of Uganda, with the fact that the Super Eagles of Nigeria don't already qualify after the victories against Tanzania and Tunisia. You go with a strong squad, rest on players like Victor Osimhen, players like Ademola Lookman, where we say they're on the show workings. Or to you go with a strong squad, because you see, the Egypt coach Osem Hassan arrest the players like Mohamed Salah, Omar Mamouche, and some of their other top guys for their last group game today, where they for draw with Angola. But going into tomorrow's game, based on say the Super Eagles don't qualify, if you then in Coach Eric Sekoshile position, if now you make the decision, what you go do? You go with a strong squad, your best squad, start on the Victor Osimhen, the Ademola Lookman, or you go rest them to keep them, may they get some rest, and bring in some other guys where never get minutes or don't never get enough minutes so far for this AFCON 2025. Make those ones forget mass sharpness. But talk what you go do for inside the comment section, and real quick we go touch on. But I just say we could start today's show by wishing Victor Osimhen happy birthday. And for those of us where they watch too, send your birthday wishes for Victor Osimhen for inside the comment section, and we go also touch on. But the main Cocoa carriers come here today. Now the match between Nigeria and the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Cranes of Uganda will go happen tomorrow. Will be Tuesday, 30th of December 2025, and it will happen by 5 p.m. Nigeria time. At that same time, Tunisia go to face Tanzania also, because we know that Tunisia, they go also want to try to get the win against Tanzania, so that them go fit cement their second place spot for inside the Group C. But we know that the Super Eagles of Nigeria don't already qualify for the round of 16. But it go be interesting to see what Coach Eric Chile go do, whether I go with a weekend side, rest some of his best players, or he go with his strongest side. But real quick, make we move sharp into the head-to-head between both nations going into this encounter tomorrow. Will go happen for Morocco. Nigeria and Uganda don't meet 8 times, and out of that 8 times, Nigeria don't win 2, Uganda don't win 4, Nigeria don't draw 2, they don't draw 2, Nigeria don't lose 4, Uganda don't lose 2. But if you look the head-to-head here, you go see Uganda, they get the bragging right, because they don't beat us more. They don't win us 4 times, we don't win there 2 times. But I hope the Super Eagles of Nigeria go make tomorrow's game a 3rd win for the head-to-head between Nigeria and Uganda. And the last time where both nations meet, I think about from 1978, and Uganda beat Nigeria for the AFCON semi-finals 2-1. So I think the last time both nations meet for AFCON, sorry, not the last time they meet. I think the last time both nations meet around 2018 or so for a friendly game, will end in a goalless draw. But the last time Nigeria and Uganda meet for AFCON, now 1978, and Uganda come out 2-1 victors for that one. And I hope say Coach Eric Chile boys come tomorrow, will be, Tuesday, 30th of December, 5 p.m. Nigeria time, and I hope say the Super Eagles of Nigeria go avenge that last loss to the Cranes of Uganda for AFCON, where happened in the year 1978. But that the head-to-head on the lookouts for inside Korokoro Aya, and I know say a lot of football fans they really put too many meaning. They give too many meanings when it comes to the head-to-head matter. But some people also, they want the Lookman. But if you look the head-to-head, now the Cranes of Uganda get the bragging right because they don't beat Nigeria 4 times. Nigeria don't beat them 2 times. But make we move swiftly into players to watch for Uganda. Players where we say, we go use our Korokoro eye, take put for inside their body and watch them well. But from our scouting report, one of the players to watch now, Allen Okello. Allen Okello now one of the the main guys when it comes to creativity for this Uganda team. Now person where we say sabi create chances, and he also they very dangerous, and he sabi play in between the lines, and he also did very good when it comes to set piece delivery. So if Uganda create 1 or 2 attack, create 1 or 2 chances, now Allen Okello now one of the person where we say we need to put our eye. We need to make sure say our fullbacks go stop him if he go play as a winger, or if he go play inside midfield as a midfielder. Our midfielders need to stop a player like Allen Okello and to make sure say he not go get a good day at the office, because we know say one of the areas where we don't complain in terms of the Super Eagles defense now minimizing mistakes. So mistakes, we need to avoid mistakes going into tomorrow's game with the Cranes of Uganda, and a player like Allen Okello, we need to make sure say our fullbacks they cut out mistakes for their game. They don't make any mistakes. We will give a player like Allen Okello the room to shine. And another person where we say we go put eye for inside in matter when it comes to this Cranes of Uganda team. Now Jordan Obita and a person where we say they're very experienced. If you play as a left fullback, but for their 2 games so far for inside AFCON 2025, the game against Tanzania, the game against Tunisia, Jordan Obita don't play as a center back, and him they very experienced. Now one of the the most experienced players for inside that their defense, and him now one of the leaders. Now person where we say in the take on the leadership responsibility, and him get the ability to deal with the pace and the physicality where we get for inside our attack, because we know that the Super Eagles of Nigeria attack, they're very physical with the likes of Victor Osimhen, Akko Adam, Paul Marshall. These guys, where we say physically they are strong, they are tall, they go muscle you. They be natural strikers, they be proper number 9. So a player like Jordan Obita, a person where they won't try to keep our strikers, our number 9s, our wingers quiet, but we hope say he go get a bad day at the office, and whoever go start for inside that Super Eagles attack, maybe Paul Onoshu, maybe Victor Osimhen, maybe Akko Adams, whoever go start for inside the Super Eagles attack, go get the best over Jordan Obita. And another person where we say we need to put eye for inside the Matana, Dennis Omedi. Dennis Omedi, in my own opinion, the way I take the look this Uganda national team, to me, I go talk say Dennis Omedi now be their main goal threat. Their game against Tunisia, I think that was their last game where they lost 3-1. Naim scored their only goal for that game. So for me, Dennis Omedi, a person where we say I don't put my eye for inside the matter, say make the Super Eagles defenders, our center backs like Calvin Bassey. If Calvin Bassey go start, if Semi Adaye go start, if na Chidozie Awaziem go start, whoever go start, if na Igor Ogbu go start, whoever go start, we need to put eye for inside Dennis Omedi matter well, and to make sure say him no go get good day for inside the office, and we go make sure say we not allow him to take shots, because for inside box, this guy Dennis Omedi now a fox in the box. The player will be say get very good movement, good movement, and he gets strong hold up play. Now physical striker, and now one of their main guys, one of their main goal threat. Shout out to Shola FC. We throw a salute, give you Shola FC compliment of the season. But for those people where they just join us now, going into tomorrow's game against the Cranes of Uganda. How you they expect Coach Eric Sekoshile to approach this one? Make him go with his best teams or make him rest, some of his best players and reduce the workload on them to make sure, say, they don't get injuries for this game, because the Super Eagles of Nigeria don't already qualify for the round of 16. But, say some coach go also want play a very strong side. But if now you they make the decision, you're there in the shoes of Coach Eric Chile, what you go do? Play your best 11 or rest some of your players. Drop them for inside the comment section before we go reach that segment. But, they talk about, the players to watch. It's against some people who will say, I won't mention their name based on honorable mention. Rogers Mato now also another person will be say, now white threats. Now player will be say, if he play for the Wings, and he also did good aerially. And interestingly, they get one player will be say, a papa now from Nigeria, a mama now from Uganda. They born him from UK, but him they play for this Uganda national team. His name na Uche Okpeazo. I think in Uganda name na Mubiru. Him na physically strong center forward. Sorry, I may make mistake. I think na Uche Okpeazo score for their last game. Dennis Omedi score for their first game. But Uche Okpeazo na person where we say he get eligibility to play for the three countries, for UK where they born am, for Uganda where mama come from, and for Nigeria where papa come from. But Uche Okpeazo now they represent the Cranes of Uganda, and also now one of their goal threats, because him now a center forward and him they physically strong, and he get the ability to feed trouble the Super Eagles defense. So we don't know who coach Paul Putz will be the Uganda Cranes tactician, the Uganda Cranes coach. Go use take start the game tomorrow, whether I go with Dennis Omedi, whether I go with Uche Okpeazo. But whoever then go start, our defense needs to strong kakaraka for grand and make sure say we no make mistakes for inside this game come tomorrow. Another person will be say we go look into a matter based on honorable mention. Now Khalid Asho also now one person will be say they experience, and now midfielder MB now one of the anchor players for inside their midfield. One of the people will be say go try to control things for inside their midfield if he go play, and also try to break up play as per the Super Eagles. But I don't do a quick rundown of some players to watch out for this Uganda national team. We know we touch all the players, but we just pick a few from our scouting report to say, okay, now this one, now that one, we put time for inside in matter. But we know say now team sport at the end of the day, we need to focus on the team in general. But every team get one or two star players where we say they go put time for inside their matter. Well. But if you join us late, at the very start, we talked about, the head-to-head for both teams and for both countries. Say the Super Eagles of Nigeria don't mean the Cranes of Uganda 8 times. Uganda get the bragging right because they don't win 4 times. Nigeria don't win 2 times. They don't draw 2, and Nigeria don't lose 4. But we hope say, tomorrow's game will go happen Tuesday 30th for December 2025, and also the game will happen by 5 p.m. Nigeria time with the hope say the Super Eagles of Nigeria go make a 3rd win against the Cranes of Uganda. But why they talk that one? Organic Kainzo just joined us. Organic Kainzo, welcome to today's show. How about you, my brother?
Body day clock, so like thank you, but I'll join you. Just give me like a few minutes to make
all right. Hopefully, Organic Kainzo go join us real quick. But I just do a quick rundown of the head-to-head. Talked about also players to watch out for this Uganda national team. I talk about players like Allen Okelo, say that person where we say is a good creator, is also good. Him also get good set piece delivery. I also talk about Jordan Obita, one of their most experienced players for inside their defense, and also him na leader. Physically, he is strong. Him go try to one battle. Our forwards, whoever go start, whether that's Osimhen, whether that's Akko Adams, whether that's Paul Anoashu, he go also want to try to battle these guys physically. I also talk about Dennis Omedi, for my own opinion, I think that be the most good threat where they get for inside this Uganda team. I also give honorable mention to players like Uche Okpeazo, where we say in Papana from Nigeria, in Mamana from Uganda, and the Bonham for UK, but they currently play for the Uganda national team. I talk about Rogers Meto too and Khalid Asho. But real quick, hopefully Organic Kainzo go join us very soon. We're going to talk about the tactical battle between the Super Eagles of Nigeria tactician in Coach Eric Chile and the tactician of the Cranes of Uganda, Paul Putz. Going into this one, it's going to be interesting to see waiting our coach in our coach of the Super Eagles, Coach Eric Chile, go do in terms of the tactical battle, because I be they ask the big question, say, what thing you expect Coach Eric Chile to do? If now you they make the decision, what thing you go do? Go with your best team, or rest some players and go with a team where we say some people go consider a weakened team, but also a team where go fit deliver the job, a team where go fit get you 3 wins out of 3 games so far for AFCON 2025. But what do you expect in terms of the personnel where Coach Eric Chile go choose? Because I think say that go also affect in tactics, go also affect how you want to approach the game, how you want to start the game, and also maybe which formation in go take start the game. Because one thing what we know about Coach Eric Chile, I say the man they very fluid in the way in the play. Sometimes he can start with that in 4-4-2 diamond when they like. Also, some other times he can also one switch in game to a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 setup, depending on how him want approach the game. But maybe we talk about the tactician for the Cranes of Uganda. Paul Putna, a Belgian coach, will be said on the in charge of the Uganda national team since 2023, and him get experience for African football. In preferred style, the tactics when they like to use well na 4-2-3-1. Him they like to set up in team with a balance between him defensive style of play and how in team they also they attack. But him na coach where him they give priority to make in team they very compact and they very disciplined with their defending and how them they do their build-up play. But now person will be say he get eye for say once they defend, if they win the ball, make them transition quick from defense to attack in a very fast manner, in a very quick way. So him na coach will be say, like a conservative style, but also get eye for attack, because him, in a like to play with wingers where we say they get flair and they're very dangerous for transition. But I know say Coach Paul Put no go one throw caution to the wind and want to attack the Super Eagles from the very get-go, because I think we don't see say all the teams where the Super Eagles don't play so far. Tanzania, they play with that respect and they play with caution, especially for the first half. Tunisia also for the first half, they no come out to attack the Super Eagles. They play in a very conservative shape, semi-traversy boys. And me, I also expect Paul Put to also try to use the same approach, try to make sure, say, in team, they're very compact and they're very solid defensively. And because we know, say, the way the Super Eagles, they play, the kind attacking players where we get, and how the Super Eagles tactician in Coach Eric Chile, they like to start well. It is very difficult for teams to match us pound for pound, say they won't come out and attack us from the very first minute. Because one thing when you were talking about Coach Eric Chile team, they say that they start very well, that they attack you from when the referee go blast in whistle, in kickoff whistle. So for me, I expect Coach Paul Put to play in a very conservative style for the start of the game and try to be very compact and play with a very disciplined shape. But Organic, so hopefully you don't finish. Make we hear from you, Organic. How you feel going into this game? Come tomorrow, Organic Kainzo. Organic, if you are ready to join us, just indicate and let us know. But I mean, they talk about what to expect from Coach Paul Put. Not be me inside the man, inside the man head. I just they try to still look waiting. The other coaches done how they don't approach facing the Super Eagles, how the Tanzania coach approach facing the Super Eagles, how the coach of the Tunisia Carthage Eagles, Sami Trabelsi also approach the game against the Super Eagles. They also, come with that discipline. Say, yes, defensively, they want the discipline. But we know that the way the Super Eagles, they're very attack-minded. The quality of attackers what we get, the quality of wingers and midfielders what we get, it is very difficult to shut the gates of your defense against the Super Eagles, because as you find to block one way, Coach Eric Chile boys, they find, two other ways to take penetrate, find loopholes, enter inside your defense, and put the ball inside the back of the net. But real quick, make a judge this comment where they come from. Shola FC. Shola FC CEO, they yarn say, in they expect Coach Eric Chile to go with a 4-3-3 formation, because I think I go agree with you, Oga Shola FC CEO, because for me, I think I expect Coach Eric Chile to rest Ako Adams and Victor Osimhen, and if he rests the both of them, I don't think saying go with him 4-4-2 diamond. Maybe if he go come start Paul Nashu as the lone man upward in the number 9 position, I think he go come play 2 wingers on the side. Maybe, just maybe, he go with Moses Simon. We know that the coach in like to give Moses Simon minutes. Moses Simon on the left and Eduke Shidera on the right, in my opinion. I just my head on. I just waiting at the think. I just they look this comment when Shola FC CEO just dropped. So me, I think Eric Chile go most likely go with a 4-3-3 for this game. Because we know saying in the last game, Coach Eric Chile go with a 4-4-2 diamond with Ako Adams and Victor Osimhen as the 2 strikers. Ademola Lookman in between them as the number 10. Then the 3 midfielders behind Lookman. Now Alex Iwobi, Wilfred Ndidi, and Frank the Tank Onyeka. And we also see Bruno Yemeshi coming in for left back. We know say Bright Osei somewhere now in the play for the right back. But talking about the right back, me personally, going into this game against the Cranes of Uganda, I expect the coach to play Allen for the right back position. Make we also see sorry, not be Allen, Ryan from Championship. I think one of the clubs from Championship, when we know say this now in first call up to the Super Eagles setup. But for me, I also want to see what he go fit do. I expect to see him. If you not go start, if the coach don't trust him enough to start, make the coach also, give him some minutes going on for inside the game. Maybe in the second half, the last 20 minutes, make we also see what he go fit do. Because I think a lot of us know today very assured, not today very confident in Bright Osei Samuel. So we would like to see another player will be say fit play in the right back position, get some minutes for this game against Uganda. We know say we don't already qualify for the next round. Make we also see what in that player fit bring to the team. Make we also see what in that player fit bring to this big occasion. But for the left back position, I don't know what the coach go do. Maybe we go see Zaidu Sanusi coming again for inside the left back position. But inside the midfield, I know say a lot of people going to expect to see Rafael Yendika, the Club Brugge defensive midfielder, to get some minutes for this game. But we know that we find Ndidi with the current captain of the Super Eagles. Whether the coach go with Ndidi again to start this game, Ndidi does start the first 2 games. Whether the coach go retain Ndidi get one of the goals for the last game against Tunisia. But I think maybe for this game, if I just give Wilfred Ndidi some rest and bring in Rafael Yendika for inside this game, make we see what he go fit do. Another player will be coming also for inside the midfield position, maybe in that number 10 position or as a box to box now. Dele Bashiru, the Lazio midfielder, and another person will be say he coming for inside the midfield. But it could be interesting to see how Coach Eric Chile want to approach this game. We see the Egyptian coach today in Osem Hassan. It has players like Mohamed Salah, players like Omar Mamouche for their game today because Egypt done already qualified. So for me, I just take a leave from that one. And I think, say, considering the amount of matches where footballers they play nowadays, I think, say, it is good to give some of your players who don't get a lot of minutes some breather, some rest. I think that one will prevent them from getting some unnecessary injuries and also, keep them fit and fresh for, for most part of the competition because we know that this is now a knockout stage competition. But Organic Kaizo, how you see the matter Organic? If you don't get free to join us, just indicate so that you will give us your thoughts on what you also they expect Coach Eric Chile to do for this game. So, but I think this one they come from Shola FC CEO. He talks say make Coach Eric Chile start in best squad. Some people also go with this one, but for me, I think yes, start a very strong team, but give some players some rest. Now, my own opinion be that Shola FC CEO don't drop his own opinion. Say start your best players, make them come play and execute the game, get the job done. But you when they watch us, tell us what you think. Start your best squad or give some of your best players some minutes rest and maybe bring them in for second half to also make sure say they get they continue to get that match sharpness where they get. Excuse me. But make I just touch some comments also where go feed also don't drop for Instagram. But shout out to everybody where they watch us for Instagram. So far, no comments for them. But for if this is not the first time we say you watch our channel and you never subscribe to the channel, I beg, press that subscribe button and turn on that notification button. But how confident today going into this game after the way the Super Eagles, not in the ground running, a victory against Tanzania, a victory against Tunisia for their first 2 games for Group C. We know that this is not their last game, and for me, I expect 3 wins out of 3. But going into the game, how you expect them? You think, say, maybe the team go get that feeling, say, we don't already qualify for inside their body, and, no try to get the win. How you see them? Because we see Egypt today, their coach no put out in best side, he rest some of his best players, but we know that they also finish at the top of that group with 7 points. South Africa also beat Zimbabwe for that group to get 6 points. But how you go approach this game, if now you then make the decision, start your best team or go with a weekend side. Yeah. Start your best team or go with a weekend side. But organic, if you're there with me, organic, try to respond. Make you come give us your thoughts on what you think going into this game. What you go do? If now you be the coach of the Super Eagles, you go with your best team or you go with a weekend team. You go rest some of your best players and play a team where you think say they're strong enough to get the job done, to get the win against the Cranes of Uganda. But we get a lot of people currently watching us on YouTube, on Instagram. I beg, if you never subscribe to the channel, if you also never like the stream, I beg, leave us a like so that the algorithm go to push up to more people. We go tune in, we go also join in the conversation. But for me, I don't talk my own matter with respect to waiting. I expect the coach to do. Don't be me be the coach, that the coach then make the decision, because if everything go bad, don't be me that go blame. Not the coach in Eric Chile. But I just look and say, if not me, I go give especially a player like Victor Osimhen, especially a person like Ademola Lookman, I will give them some rest. And Akko Adams too, in my own opinion, I also give them some rest and bring in some other players who never get too many minutes, make them start this one, keep those guys for bench. If need be, say, okay, I need to go, throw in Osimhen, throw in Akko Adams, and Ademola Lookman into the fight for the second half. But this one, they come from Oga James Eneche. Oga James Eneche talks, say, let them give Osimhen, Adams, Bassi, Onyeka some rest. And me, I agree with you, Oga James Eneche. I totally agree with you. A player like Bassi, all the names when you mention, and me, I go even talk, say, make them even give a player like Wilfred Ndidi too some rest and play a player like Raphael Oyendika, because I think Raphael Oyendika is a good player, but we never see, some of the kind of performances where we don't see him perform for in club side. We never really see him replicate those kind of performance for the Super Eagles. So, in my opinion, I go do okay if the bench Ndidi for this one, giving Ndidi some rest and bringing Raphael Oyendika to start for the midfield. Frank the Tank Oyeka, all of us see how it was fantastic and how, in presence help us control that midfield. And we also see waiting, in the do for inside the midfield when the coach decide to take him out of that Tunisia game. Because for me, immediately when we come out, Frank the Tank Oyeka for that game, that now when we concede the control we get for that midfield against the Tunisians. So for me, I go agree with Oga James. Say yes, rest Onyeka, rest Adams, rest Bassi, rest Osimhen, and for me to rest Ademola Lookman and keep these guys on the bench. If we find a goal or two, we can throw them into the fight for second half. My boy Maro talk, say good evening, Maro. How you there? How body? How confident you there going into this game? God's love. Shout out to God's love. God's love don't put face. It talks say we need to improve on the team chemistry. So let's play our best team and make the substitutions early. This is also another angle to look this matter from. God's love talk say that chemistry where these players don't debut, that understanding where we don't see between a player like Akko Adams and Victor Osimhen, for example, because you notice say when one drop off, the other one they move above, enter inside that dangerous position in between the two center backs, try to trouble the two center backs, and we see that fantastic cross where Akko Adams cross for Victor Osimhen. If to say Victor Osimhen, not them on target, I think that would have been a good assist for Akko Adams. But I just try to talk about the chemistry we don't see all over the pitch. Akko Adams and Victor Osimhen, for example, the partnership also we see between Bassi and Semi Ajayi. That also one good partnership, one good, chemistry, one good bonding what we don't see between our two main center backs right now in the absence of Benjamin Frederick. So, but this is also another angle. You go also want to play these guys to make sure say they will continue to build that chemistry where they don't already get, or you go want to rest some of them to keep them fit. And also, this is not one angle, but another angle now in a bid to say you want make this team continue to build their chemistry or go slow. What if you can't go start that your star player for this game where you don't already qualify? That player can't go get injury now. A lot of fans, even myself, I go even shout, I go even talk am on the stream, say, why the coach go start time when you don't already qualify? You for leave am for bench. So I think we, at the end of the day, any angle where you want to look am from, get advantage, he still get his own disadvantage, in my opinion. So I think he didn't left for the coach. I think this now the reason why we say we dey pay him top dollar, we dey pay him plenty money when we currently dey play him. Now good edict for the coach on what to decide for this game. But from my own opinion, if na me they make the decision, I go rest a player like Ademola Lookman, Osimhen, Akko
No,
Adams,
I don't come back.
Calvin Bassey. Yeah, Organic Kanzo, I agree to you. How buddy?
Fine, I agree to now. Good evening,
So, but
everyone.
good evening, Baba. While you join us, Organic, I put a question. I've been asked on the stream, say, waiting we go do if now we they make the decision, now we be coach Eric Chile. For this game where the Super Eagles don't already qualify, you go play your best team against Uganda, or you go rest some of your top players like the Osimhen, Lookman, Bassi, Indidi, for example. Also, look, what's his name? Even the goalkeeper. What be your thoughts about him?
We all know say it's just like little tradition. We don't
Mm,
already get 6 points already. Do not expect Tunisia to lose against Tanzania.
mm,
If them lose against Tanzania self, now them go come off from the competition.
mm,
Then it has to be Uganda. The least Uganda will get is draw from
mm.
us, even with our second team. You understand? So for me, I go say make the coach go with the idea of benchy the full team. Because if you see this team, the team when he play against Egypt not play bad. And if you look this
Yeah.
team from the team when he play against Egypt, I think it's just one or two players. I think Lookman coming into the game second half, Moses Simon starting the game, I think first half. Not even Moses Simon, I think AGK started the game first half. And we not play bad for the whole of the game. You understand? We not play bad for the
Yeah.
whole of the game. So this should tell you that our second 11 they take the right instruction from the coach and stuff like that. I think Dele Bashiru played 90 minutes that day. At the end of the game, he played from DN. He played
Mm,
deep into the midfield when the game got the end. That's when that guy don't bring in more players into the game. I think he bring in one young player when he just took throw leg over the go from for the right wing. Then Dele Bashiru has to go into the midfield. Has to go. They even removed. I think they later removed Onyeka. Onyeka not to play that game first half, second half, early second half. They remove Onyeka. Dele Bashiru move into the midfield. They remove another person again. I think that game. So Yedika played the game. I don't know whether Yedika played the game. For Yedika played the game, I think they pull him out as well. Then they bring in one young midfielder where be like say spray here when he not to get height for the midfield. That guy was
mm.
trying. That guy ended the game with Dele Bashiru, and the Egyptians did not really do anything in the second half after scoring that goal. They don't really get any better chance for the second half after scoring that goal. So that should tell you that this our second 11 can be able to play the game. For me,
To get the job done. Mm.
one of the things that punished us in 20 our last Nations Cup was fatigue. And this now one of the way like say you will fit in less the fatigue for the players. When you
Mm.
rest these players, Allah you know play that match with injury because Marcelo obviously Marcelo will not trust Bright for that competition. Most it will be Onyeka, most
Push
of
it
the players,
around. Mm.
Osimhen, Osimhen was practically leading that every game from quarterfinal. I think from second round where we beat Cameroon finish. We beat the Cameroon for for round of 16. From round of 16, go reach the final. Osimhen was leading the game highest 81 minutes because of fatigue. And that is
Mm.
one of the reasons why we concede that goal. because after Osimhen come off from the game, he added more pressure to us. Even in South African game for semi-final too, you could still tell that after Osimhen come off from the game, he had brought more pressure to us. And that are one of the things when I noticed Eric Shield not they do. After that mistake he made against Zimbabwe, he not they make him again.
Mm.
He doesn't make that mistake again. For Osimhen one die inside the field, make that inside the field. As far is okay, no be injury, no be career threatening injury, he go carry and to play the game till finish. You understand? If you even notice that game yet on that game against Tunisia, Osimhen after that injury, that groin when he get first half. If you watch the second half, Osimhen not the press. He not the press for the second half. Like wait, it starts the game. That fire it
Mm.
starts the game. Second half, he not press. He got the first goal after the injury. Then gets the goal. He got chances. Even tried to give an assist to Lookman as well and all that. So to me, I would prefer say Osimhen. Most of the players to start the game to avoid fatigue, because this African Cup of Nations, we never play any easy team. Tanzania
Mm.
gave us trouble. Yes, we dey start the game very well. But the intensity when they start the game, you dey see am say when the game don dey go the latter round of the game from the changes of the coach and all that, they stress most of the players. We still need to maintain player like Ndidi Obi like say before we see something fit happen and if something happen, it go affect us well well. So the full team should come out. Everybody should come out. It's that time for the ones when they the bench to prove themselves. Because the only thing when it happen and say we'll go second position for this thing. Me, I don't know the group what they meet. I don't know whether it be like the last AFCON what we guys go meet from the last AFCON we guys play
Mm.
I think best loser. I don't know. Something
Yeah,
best
now
loser.
if we top the group now best loser will go play.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So all the team just all they need to do. Dresser needs to prove himself. He needs to prove himself. He needs to
Yeah, that's
compliment. He needs to compliment Paul Nelson. At least both of them they watch how Osimhen and Akwa Adams they play. How
mm.
if they use eye they communicate. If the long balls they come, who to head to who, they see the way be like the midfield, the likes of Ibu Chukwueze for the first game. Ibu Chukwueze, the only thing was like he was doing too much. That's one of the reasons why I like this coach. I don't like him. I like the coach in one way. I like the coach. Let me tell you, I like the coach in one way. You don't see him. I dey tell you go see him. I don't talk this was it. More we pray say one ballet not cost us anything. You no go see him for Nigeria team again. Apart from one ballet, you see Moses Simon was a starting player for us before. Where I'm today, they bench, they come from
Mm.
bench. The thing, don't do the thing they say two times. And people don't they talk about him. You feel see say he go start Moses Simon for tomorrow game. And it's Moses Simon not perform, but he no go answer him again. See this if he just get replacement for him for changes, he no go answer. That's what has happened to Chukwueze. Against DR Congo and Gabon, Chukwueze had a good game. First half. Against DR Congo, second half, he start to the but he wants to do too much. Now why the coach remove him? Because
Mm.
you as playing as that diamond formation, you cannot be losing balls like that. Against Tanzania, he did it twice in the first half. Now why the coach will remove him from the game? The mistake was the coach to bring it Dele Bashiru. When you bring it Dele Bashiru, if not one of the understanding Asha, we will be fit play that position. If like say switch Dele Bashiru to a Wobby's wing and Wobby to that Chuko is a wing, it would have
Mm.
been nice because Wobby go box to box that place, you know, go say and Dele Bashiru, which being a player where be like say not the two they enter the offensive as he's not playing as a winger from that place because from this right side now playing as more of a winger, all those things that he go if it work like that. So if he try out from the tomorrow game and all that, but you see, he know who caught Chuku is at all for that game of on Sunday or Saturday. Why? Because second half, he quick notice say this Tunisia after get those three goals, in this Tunisia will come outside and bring it
Mm.
to Chuku is the way be like say instead of knocking the ball around looking for a loophole, you will try to one dribble like saying that you carry the person. He was doing it subsequently too much. He did do him too much, just too much. You dey get me? Offensively is an advantage to us, but defensively is a disaster to us. Do not forget that this same Chukwu is the start our first game against Equatorial Guinea, the first, the our past Nations Cup.
The last AFCON. Yeah.
Still, I think South African game, I be Angola game, he no play again, he no start again. Even the final, he no start again. Because why? He's trying to do too much. And when you try to do too much, most time you do things that the coach don't even ask you to do. We have players. Chukwueze can play. He can play 4-3-3 tomorrow. We have players like Chukwueze, and the likes of Chukwueze and the likes of Moses Simon, AGK
Mm.
can be able to excel. He can still play the 4-2-4, this 4-4-2 diamond,
Mm.
where if he played the 4-4-2 diamond, where he deployed Bashiru as where that Bashiru go play where this guy they play
Lookman.
well.
Look.
Lookman they play, go play am very
Mm.
well. Then bring in the players like Onyedika, that other midfielder, and try to bring in somebody else like say go complement this person, the right wing for that place, try to position them there. To me,
Mm.
the all players in this team, including even as I not like Bright, I like him in Jesus' name. As I not just like the way they play, I cannot dislike him. As I not like the
Yeah.
way they play, he's a very
Mm.
talented player, but I feel that sometimes pressure they make Bright not they know what to do. You understand? And he's beginning to see that the pressure that they come upon him, where he knows that this runs of games when he gets Nana because of there is no replacement. We are stuck with him.
Mm.
We are stuck with him. So he doesn't want really he don't want really make mistake when be like say go really affects the team like that. I understand. Now another base don't go happen for here, don't get penalty for ball. And after looking at that ball, the ball is 50-50, just like what many people don't go give him. But if he had if he see he get Soccer, if he attacked that ball very well, that ball will not drop. The ball will not drop. Adana waiting be like say most opponent don't they notice against Nigeria. If you watch right against Nigeria, most opponent don't they notice against Gabon, the goal will consider to now still the same. All ball drop on the player use body to push him. He lose the
Mm.
ball because of the way they jump. As a defender, now you they go keep person, not the attacker they call kill you. The way you say they go meet attacker, the attacker go no say now 50-50 that die. You know they see where they mark Osimhen. You don't see the injury threatening marking when be like even the Tunisia players give Osimhen. Those are defenders. Those on them be say they know they take no sense. No nonsense defenders. Those are no nonsense defenders. Be as a Nigeria go complain say you want injure Osimhen. But that is the fact. If you give Osimhen that slight chance, you don't punish him. You can see the little chance they gave to us, 3 goals come out. And even many were safe. You they get me? So anybody
Mm.
not just bring the idea of say make the coach go start anybody. We've won our 2 games. We still have 4 games to go. We have round of 16, we have quarterfinal, we have semi-final, and the final 4 games to go. And the 4 games is happening within the matter of 2 weeks, which is difference of 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4
Yeah.
days. So more rest the players. Like today now the coach say Nwabale need the pain Francis get ankle, so we don't know whether na that guy will be like say dive on Harry ground against Egypt when dive on Harry ground where ball roll pass the button of his hand. I don't know whether na that guy will go keeper. Now go give keeper, may they give us a boya may drink for enter the field because that guy keeping that I don't understand that more. But it's all good. We've qualified already. Let's look up to the team when they meet for second round, and let's keep the same spirit flying. Let's pray because one thing when we need to let people know, people will tell you say there is no God of football. There is God of football. There is luck. There are coaches that imagine Di Matteo since when Di Matteo win a Champions League with Chelsea, he never hit better job again. There are coaches who won good trophies in this life that they never worth it. They know what the trophy when they win, tactically and otherwise. They know fit, but based on the luck just there on their side, they win them. You understand? The little tactics they just bring come. The other team gets every chance to score. The team just they miss the chances, they miss the chances. That was what happened to us against Tunisia in 2021 Nations Cup now. We had chances even after the red card. We were still
Even with
having
the red
open
card,
chances.
yeah.
With the red card, we were still having. What's his name? Sadiq Umar had two
Sadiq
chances to
Umar.
bury the game, to draw the game 1-1, but we're just missing the chances. What happened? He worked for Tunisia. When Tunisia reached quarterfinal, no be blow, they blow their face, come out from the competition. They beat them. Was it 2-0 or be something like that? Be 3-0, they say beat the come out from the competition. That should
They
tell you
beat
that
them. Mm.
the luck, their luck work at that stage. Not be say because yes, we go blame Eguavon, but go check the statistics of that game. If you check the statistics of that game, should tell you that we won't kill them through way. So we still need to pray for luck. Not be because we don't do the shots. Yeah. We were lucky that we had 3 goals already. Well, we did very lucky, so we don't get 3 goals already for this past game. You they get me? Because we never physically keep clean sheet for
Big
our
worry.
past
Mm.
games now. From Benin Republic game come, we never fit keep clean sheets. Benin Republic game we still concede goal. So clean sheet now they're very difficult for us. And most of these games we they score first. We they score first. What about if they score us?
Mm.
We don't look at from the angle of if they score us. Can we be able to come back? Yes, against South Africa, South Africa score us first. We come back, can equalize that game. We're even threatening to win the game. So now just the things where I get to talk. Rest the footing, keep the footing, keep them fresh. So that the team when you dey go play for round of 16, you go just be like almost say the players they just come camp new. Keep them fresh. You understand? Now wait till I get to talk with that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Organic Kainzo. You know, you talk out from the angle where you take the look at. And this one they come from Oga James and H. Oga James and H talk say, Ademola Lookman supposed to play. Say for Imo, Ingo like when Lookman play 90 minutes, based on say Lookman just the peak form. Yeah, is this one also now a very good angle you take look at from
Let me
Oga
do
James.
that.
He talk say, you know, based on say Lookman just they catch fire, make the fire just they continue to burn like that. So but for me,
First,
oh,
first,
for me,
first, first of all, Lookman get
yeah.
yellow card already. First of all, Lookman get yellow card already. Did he get yellow
Mm-hmm.
card? Osimhen get yellow card. These are the things you need to look at. Osimhen get yellow card. Semi Ajayi get yellow card. Lookman get yellow card. Indeed, he get yellow card. Which other person for the team get yellow card? So playing those players and they get another second yellow card, you are missing them in round of 16 already. Lookman is professional. Even at the games that when he was having those issues, at the games that was having those issues, he wasn't still just playing that bad. Now just lock run against him and the rest and everything. So keep Lookman should be out of the field. If not, may not work near the dressing room. May just wear suits, go sit down, stand. Player like because Osimhen had a threatening injury, groin injury, signed for that game. Signed for that game. Indeed, he'd already get yellow card already. I was even scared in that game that he didn't get a yellow card because he had a yellow card against Tanzania. You dey get me? I dey fear for indeed he may not get another yellow card. Player like even I think Onyeka don't even get yellow card. If you check him, I think Onyeka don't get yellow card. Osimhen get yellow card. Lookman get yellow card. Sami Ajayi get yellow card. Not only I think Bassi, Bruno, and Bright. Now them no get yellow card for that thing. Those players when you get yellow card, first of all, exclude them from inside the team because one or two pressure for you make now get yellow card. Misses next match. And this is our first 11. This is our first 11. Onyeka don't prove himself. Say he might not give us that best attacking option, but can give us the defensive option, which will release Lookman to do all the dirty work that I needed to do, and allow Iwobi to move into an offensive position as well. Onyeka don prove give us say, and if you see him, they are if you watch very well, anytime in the move go front, if you watch very well in anytime it will be move front. If we do on the ball, if it will be move go front, indeed go come the left side of the midfield. Onyeka go push go front more. Then they go open space for Lookman to make moves. Then our fullbacks will fit move as well. So this team has don't get that chemistry already from the offensive part to the defensive part. We can be able to trust them from the offensive part to the defensive part. You see the moment Onyeka come off from the game, you see say the midfield turn into what's it be named? Turn into express for the Tunisians. Against Congo, if the coach not play 4-3-3 to start that game against Congo, no be this one with the talk, my brother.
Mm.
No be this one with the talk, my brother. The moment Osimhen Ninja come off from that game, you could see the kind of work these three midfielders did, including the defense. You they get me? Convo reach the extent our right back, Convo injured, say brother, me Frederick injured from the game. We were still fighting till the end of the game, till penalty for the game. So I go tell you, say, make them keep those players out of the team. There is nothing like say leave form, leave form. This guy has already scored 2 goals and 2 assists in this competition. What form are you looking for again, Nigerians? Oh, no, won't see the relax. 2 goals, two assists. Goals contribution in this competition 4 already. It's not even 2 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, okay. He had yes now 2 assists from the last game. He had 2 assists from the last game. Yes. Let me get he got 2 assists from the last game now.
Oh, Lookman.
Yes, now.
Yes,
And
yes,
cross the
two
corner kick
assists.
when he did the score.
Two
And
assists, yes,
even
two
2
assists.
assists and 2 goals. So what form are you looking for again that you want to risk him of missing next match? I mean, you know, no saying get yellow card. So that talk no enter. Leave him, keep it up, keep him out, keep
Okay,
him out of.
organic, no one here at all, at all. But we get 10 minutes left on today's stream. Going into that game tomorrow, wait, we know we don't talk different angle. What we would expect the team, the coach to do in terms of personnel, in terms of tactics, one or two. But organic Kainzo, you take very confident say, if the coach decide to rest some of the best players, just like we did talk if we beat this Ugandan team, what think will be your prediction for the match?
It's the truth of the
Mm,
issue now. Just say even this our second level from what we play against Egypt, I not see Uganda beating us
mm,
because most of the players were the second team. I don't see Uganda beating us. You they get me? I don't see Uganda beating us. You understand me? All they just needed to do is to play to get draw. So they wanted me say they not fit get draw. They not fit get draw. They can get draw. They can get draw.
mm,
This thing go help us. We need 2 games first. Like say you know say na better thing, na better thing that God do give us. Oh.
mm.
Because if you notice, where he put us for the last Nations Cup, is drawing our first game. So we must
Yeah,
win our last 2 games. That is what pushed the players into fatigue. Even if you remember, Zaid even gets injury for that for that inside the competition. Self, I think it is was it semi-final or something like that. He get injury self. When be like say we come play, I think who will play? Ola, has to play 3. Ola has to play 3 for the competition. Ola has to play 3 for the competition. There, Bright Congo play 2 for that game. Should be either Congo game or something like that.
yeah.
So we've won our game. So leave all those talk. This is the reason why this coach has been coaching this player going to like a week or so. Yes, we know say there are new names. There are new names who are just coming into the team now. It be like say they never really here where we understand, but bro, see what they happen to Morocco now. So drawing their game against Mali, don't make them feed most of their players inside this game like this. Now they are winning 2-0 like this now. You
Mm.
dey get me? And it might affect them. What about injury come? What about fatigue? But still where Egypt rest some few players.
Rest Omar Mamouche too.
Rest Omar Mamouche too. Because they've won their first 2 games. So they rest the players there. Because those players are important. So I beg, make the coach rest them. Oh. We don't want here. May rest them, I beg. More
Organic
rest them, I
Kaizo,
beg.
organic Kaizo, no one here say story that touch come happen at all at all. But organic, what will be your scoreline prediction? Before I go drop my own, we go ask
I
people to
just
make
I
them
just
drop
dey
their own.
see I just like what I talk against which I talk against Tunisia. It's going
Mm.
to be a one goal difference from Nigeria because it's going to be a one goal difference from Nigeria because we are not playing our first team. We are not playing our first team. I don't. If that coach play our first team, that means my brother, the coach self, be like say on you know like progress for life. That means there is no difference between him and Amori. Yes,
Eh.
so I don't lie for you. Because some coaches pride they really put there for problem and it makes them lose this opportunity for them to win trophy. Because trophy counts. This guy don't do good thing for Nigeria. Imagine at 10 matches, I'll be how many matches, losing only two, drawing one and drawing two and winning about seven of it or something like that. A very good, a very good this
Good
thing,
time statistics. Yeah.
good statistics for them. When indoor gets, you they get me. Imagine go win AFCON. When Genetro leave Nigeria, was it difficult for him to get job? So for you to even know that coaching Nigeria self boost your CV in Africa. Coaching Nigeria boosts your CV in Africa. When Genetro leave Nigeria, did he waste time to get job? Now they coach Benin Republic today. I will not they say I'm able
Mm.
to leave Benin Republic today. If don't be say Pasero no say if he go follow ninth boss, say call they enjoy this Nigerian money they pay her. The money finish, he go find work again. Pasero, my God. And Pasero use price they drive everybody. You know understand. So to me, I know this year I'm straight for us. Say I just say I'm like 1-0 different because of the team when they play. It's at time players like the poor bringing what they are playing in Turkey.
Mm.
Is that time they bring it. The only player I be like say pay me say we know carry was Christian Uche, but we're not gonna blame the coach. He was really lacking games. And now
Yeah.
now,
No
now
get
when be
game
like
time.
saying that they pick now that when they pick in this thing because a player like Christian Uche they inside the team, believe me
Mm.
honestly, is going to be a very add up for that our midfield. It's going to be a very add-on for that our midfield. A very good add-on for that our midfield. It'll be good add-on for that our midfield. But presently now, Dylan Bashir is doing well and all that. That guy why not get height when he played DM. He had a
Toshuku.
yes
Na
against
Toshuku you
Egypt.
dey
He
talk.
had yes he had a good decent ball control, but the only thing I be like say I seen as I never to see him tackles and all that. But
Mm.
I'll just look up to that. Let the coach play them or may play them. What we still talk about them now to help the coach match rustiness
Mm.
for
Help
players.
the
Match
players. Yeah.
rustiness. Yes. So
To
let
give
these
to give them
players
that
play.
match sharpness for when you call
Yes,
upon them.
so yes. Play them. Carry if you can play 4-3-3, Shuko is inside it. He can play 4-3-3 formation. If you play 4-3-3 formation, he start Paul
Mm.
Onoshu. Second half, he bring in Dressers inside the game. Because one of the things I still noticed against Egypt, Dressers, that he lost for that game too.
Mm.
He lost too. Because when you hear people they call a name for comment section, hey, why you know, why you know, oh, why he is on fire. He don't do on cooler for national team presently now. Because even if he have more playing time
See
than
no dey
Akko
cooler.
Adams.
Mm.
Yes, he have more playing time in club side than Akko Adams now. Am I
Mm.
lying? He get more playing time than Akko Adams for club side. But Akko Adams come, he take his chances. Which
Exactly. From
one
day
thing we
one,
go
he
say,
just
look,
hit the ground running.
this thing go boost in CV. Imagine Akko Adams and
Definitely now.
winning Nations Cup with Nigeria. So you want to tell me say the
Definitely.
summer clubs no go look at him.
But clubs don't already they look at them already.
You don't understand.
Mm.
But see dressers now, he don't come now against Egypt, he goes again. But when you hear people, just like some people, I was even watching some people were saying things like, people they talk things like, at the 60 people they ask questions like, where is Sadiq Uman? Person never play match since was Rich Sada. We don't hate these players, but
Not Sadiq.
match rustiness, we see what he do to as professional as
Mm.
Lookman. Match rustiness affected him. As professionals, we see wetin match rustiness do. Then a person be like, say, don't even win award safe. So the truth of the issue is that we'll just make these players, let them prove themselves. Let them prove themselves. Where the way they made a remote play, Paul Onusu can be giving if the balls them, you can be giving Dressers the ball. So you can simply the diamond formation with both of them.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. The two of them as the as the forwards.
Yes.
Dele Bashiru for the number 10 position.
For the number 10 position,
Mm.
all we need to look is or look for us to look for the midfielders, which is
Oyedika,
Chukwueze, Onyedika, and
Chukwueze,
Shuku guy you talked
and
about.
maybe Toshuku and Tichidi Toshuku Unamdi. Sorry.
So we can see it like that. We can still come back, see
Mm.
play AGK. All those players are there to do
Mm.
what they're supposed to do. Even
Exactly.
as me and you they talk like this, I'm still watching this Morocco game. Even with this thing, so they did not start Sawanti when they Saudi Arabia now when they play for Wolf before. They no start Amrabat. They no start that guy where be like say score against Portugal. They no see start most of the players them too.
Mm.
This should tell you that they know that they will win the game. They
Yeah.
go with keep most of their players in the bench.
They go with a team strong enough to get the job done.
Yes. Yes. So, bros, 1-0, 1-0, one goal difference, Nigeria win. That's all. At least winning this game with our second team will put more fear for teams. Any team where they go play will put more fear for them. That even with the likes of the Victor Osimhen and the rest, we still get the job done. Now, what we need be that. So,
Okay.
this
But
one,
this comment they come from Goslov. Shout out to Goslov. How about you, my brother? He talks say, I'm not sure they slow, but lack pace. Saying they slow and lack pace. Saying go slow down the pace of two striker for the diamond formation. I think this is a very good concern, a very good comment because we all know so I'm not sure not be one of the fastest forward. But one thing we will talk about him, I say he is very good with the ball on his feet because if in the two striker system him not be the quicker guy. If he be the one where we say go to drop down to come, get more involved in the play because we know say he get quick feet, he can dribble, and Desas then be the quicker guy. Desas fit they using pace too. So I think yes, he's slow, but I think he also fit play
that
in a 4-4-2 formation. Mm,
this is where coaching comes in and
yeah.
the technicality of the players comes in.
Mm.
During Tehag first season, we all know Wegos is very slow, but
He's slow there.
Tehag did something. Tehag played Wegos as 10 against Barcelona home and away. The first game, we draw the first game, we won the second game. We draw in Noah Camp, we won in Old Trafford. I say Tehag played this same Wegoff against Newcastle for Carabao final. We won the game. Wegoff the get goes. No. But who in the play ahead of Wegoff was Rashford. Who is more pacey? Now, where the technicality of the player comes in and the coach comes in, what does
Mm.
Paul supposed to do?
How you want to use them? Mm.
What if Paul Dele Bashiru gets pace too? What do you need to do as the ball they come in? All you need to do is to tell Paul on how to release Dele Bashiru and Dressers.
Mm.
He's good on the ball and he's good in the air. Use your head, take control the ball.
Mm.
You have other two pacey midfielders like person like Chukwueze where you go give Odo play for
Yeah.
you can beat one player. You have player like Chukwueze, you get player like Chukwueze when you go feed do those things they give you. Or if it's mostly Simon in the midfield or whatsoever, you get players where be like say they fit do the thing give you where be like go release Dresser because he's the pacey one now.
Yeah.
So it's not really something of say whether I get space or not. We,
Now how just like you dey talk organic, how the coach go fit play to the
now
strength
the
to these two
technicality
players?
of the coach, not just
Yes,
only
to the
the
coach,
coach,
how you go fit play to their strength? Mm.
the player have to
Play
have
to
that
his strength
technicality,
too.
that ability to play
Mm-hmm.
under the instruction of the coach.
Mm.
You they get me? under the construction of the coach. You could see that at old age of Zeko, they played Zeko even up to final of what's his name? Yeah, Zeko was playing with Lookman. They drag Jesse with Lukaku for Inter Milan up to the final of Champions League. Who then they use? Who they use? Because I think Lukaku even had injuries. Who they were using Lautaro Martinez. All Zeko was doing because he's good on the ball. They just released Lautaro. They were even playing it in more intensive team when be 5 defenders, 3-5,
Mm.
3-4, 5-2. Then they play on. So there is it's not supposed to be issue. That not supposed to be issue for. No, it's not supposed to be issue for us. We don't see how well we dey watch football where we don't
Yeah,
see
don't say where.
different teams use sluggish player. The likes of them Peter Crouch, they were not pacey now.
Mm.
They get me. Now why be like say when you dey play the formation, make sure that the balls where they go they bring come the 80-yard board. Let the ball always look. The one until they look for Osimhen. If you notice, they always look. All of them always look for Osimhen. I should tell you the
Yeah.
truth. When they are bringing head balls, the way they are confident of looking for Osimhen, look for Paul as well.
Mm.
Look for him. He might not be able to give you that 100% goals, but he can be able to cause trouble with that his height.
Yes, with the size.
Yes,
With the
so
size.
that's no issues. More not use that. If we more not use that on disturb us, and we should be looking at who are we playing in the round of 16. Then we go to what they think about. We've already
Mm.
qualified already.
Mm.
We've already qualified. No team don't. Only one team don't win game for our table. So even though say Tanzania beats, if Tanzania beats these people today, they beat Tunisia. Tunisia is out. Which Tunisia no go agree. If what's the name? If Uganda can beat us, eventually say Uganda will beat us. They have 4 points. If Tanzania
Mm.
beats Tunisia, or if Tunisia still beats Tanzania, we will still qualify. No matter how we bend and reach, we qualify. We are done with this group. So no not rest players. I beg all this idea, Mona keep out on herself. I beg. I don't want to see what if for wait. Say we not they qualify, go second round, then you want to risk players. Most of the players you are calling here, most of the important players have yellow cards already. Osimhen yellow card, yeah, Ajayi yellow card, what it be name Indidi yellow card, Onyeka yellow card. These 4 to 5 players, they are very important in this team. You have second round that you want to play. You won't go anything make me see any of these players that if you are not say that coach, be like say they really need to drive on.
Nick, don't let me laugh. So, but I got yeah. Go ahead,
Anything make
lad.
this coach play these
Mm.
players when he gets in, get yellow card after qualifying already. The least thing that can happen is for you to qualify from a second position because why? Already you are already what's his name? Already you are the
You
last
don't
Nations
qualify
Cup.
already.
We
Mm.
qualify for second position. We go play final.
Mm.
We qualify for second position. We went to play final.
Ivory
So
Coast, Ivory Coast will win and they qualify as best loser.
do they get me? Ivory Coast qualify as best loser, so it's not really something that we really talked about here. It's not something like we're playing for pride or want to do to this. Leave pride. Anything made me see these players that we have on yellow card inside the field and know that the coach is fashioned against himself. He's fashioning against himself. Because Ndidi is one of the most important player in the team. Semi
Mm.
Ajayi is one of the most important player. He will be not get yellow card, but what's his name? Onyeka is important. Lookman is important. Osimhen is important, and these players have yellow cards. So first of all, may go cancel their name for this game first. They will move to the
Mm.
next game. We saw the threats on Basi. He needs to rest. Basi. If I can't hear, should be your mom tell you just now that no talking. Okay, you don't dey do okay like say you dey hear me. If you say something like maybe Bruno or something like that, I would even prefer Zaidu to start. Let's see
Mm.
if he learned from those crosses Bruno was bringing into the game. The other right back, let him start ahead of what's his name. Because if we not start Benjamin Frederick today for Unity Cup, we know go they talk, we know go they miss him.
True. True.
Let him start. Let's see what he can do. Let Oyedeka start. May not be like Former say the coach not like him. Let him start. So, what is all they talk about? They say what if, what if, what if. Now what if now Osimhen take get injury against
Congo.
what's the game? Against Congo when I be like our game to end. Our game just end.
Mm.
So I beg.
Okay. Very honest one from you, Organic Kainzo. But me also, I think say the Super Eagles go get the job done. Even if say the coach don't start players like Osimhen, Lookman, Bassi them, I think I go with a 1-0 or 2-0 prediction. Make I go with 2-0. I think we fit beat Uganda 2-0, even if we don't start some of the best guys. And if some no even play at all, then others will be saying no get card and no they in that line see the they suspended fit coming for the second half against some minutes, because I think our second string side fit beat this Uganda team 2-0. I'll go with a 2-0 prediction. But it's been a fantastic show, my people. Over 1 hour on the stream today. If you do a rewatch later, tell us your own prediction. How you think so the match will go for the Super Eagles against the Cranes of Uganda tomorrow. The time at 5 p.m. Niger time. And immediately after the game, we go turn down for here to come do our review. Talk how we see talk what we see with respect to how the Super Eagles perform. We go there tomorrow. So but if you do, you watch it, do a rewatch later, and you never subscribe to the channel, press that subscribe button and turn on that notification button. Thanks to Organic Webisode joining and inside the conversation to come talk how in the city game tomorrow, within the expect Coach Eric Chile to do, and also drop him own prediction. My name is Akbos, and I go catch you now tomorrow immediately after the encounter between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Cranes of Uganda. And hopefully we go come here to come celebrate victory, and we go talk about what we expect the team to do for the next round, maybe the round of 16. So my people, we're going to enjoy the rest of on a Monday evening. We go there with Una, hopefully with Organic Kainzo, other Gungalistic people will go join me on the stream tomorrow. Make Una stay safe out there, my people. Una, bye-bye.